Hey guys, 732 Review Crew here. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we are back with Season 1, Episode 5 of... I'm sorry, this is 6 of Battlestar Galactica?
It's 5.
It's 5, you're right.
It's
Yeah,
5.
that's right.
Yeah.
This one's titled You Cannot Go Home, I believe. So I wonder what that is.
Can't go home again?
You can't go home.
I don't think any of them can go home again.
But is that about Starbuck
Tell me where the
specifically?
heart is, first of all.
Or Hilo? I'm curious.
Fair. Accurate, Mike.
I'm very curious because we have two characters who are currently separated from the Battlestar Galactica, and that is both Hilo and Starbuck as well. So it's You Can't Go Home Again. So I wonder if that means they can't go back to their original homes or the Battlestar itself. And I'm so curious.
Sure, okay.
There's multiple ways to interpret that, especially considering the circumstances of what's happening for the characters. I'm very excited to find out, though, because this series has, kind of surpassed my expectations. I wasn't sure what it's about, and then it almost feels like it's a commentary on, human conscience and morality, as well as, other things during a time of crisis. Because we see our main characters struggling so much right now with situations such as, trauma from the past or decisions they have to make, or just illness in their life, from the president. So it's interesting because...
Yeah, but I actually think it's even more so about trying to ignore / get past those things to deal with the reality of what now, reality is.
And we had to think about it.
They have to bury and get over that shit so they can focus on the greater goal of what's going on.
12 colonies that we knew of that were destroyed, and now we're down to 50,000 people, which is crazy because that's billions of lives lost. We're down to such a minuscule amount, and they're just trying their best to survive with what they have. And if almost I was about to say last episode, we forgot the Cylons existed for a little bit, almost, that we're attacking them, because we had a nice little 2 episodes apiece. Felt like they escaped from them, and all of a sudden they pop up, and we remember, again, that the Cylons are these, cold, ruthless, calculated killers who, are computer systems that can follow them, or at least, make the jump over and over and over again without tiring, and eventually find them randomly,
Yes, yeah. So
it's interesting to find out.
Yeah, I mean, it really seems like it's going to be hard for them to ever have to not deal with the Cylons.
I know, and I wonder how, I wonder if Baltar will actually get his
Cylon detector?
Yes, and there's only one way for us to find out, really, and that's to keep watching. So thank you for joining us. Anybody have anything else they want to add?
I mean, we just didn't talk about the implications of the Cylons finding them with them having the water people getting all the water, because they said they're sitting dogs.
You're right.
So we'll see what's going to happen this episode with that.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that because now the Cylons know where they are. They're on a time schedule to find.
Said how long. I mean, I assume if they needed 1,000 able-bodied men, it wasn't something they were gonna do in a day.
Yeah.
So
I'm very interested to find out. Let's
jump into it.
they're hand melting it, which I thought was crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
They're just gonna use flamethrowers
On icebergs.
Yeah, nice.
That's pretty. It's pretty cool. And let's find out what happens. Season 1, Episode 5 of Battlestar Galactica, starting in 3, 2, 1. Thanks for joining us.
So she survived the initial hits. She could still be alive.
She is alive, Lieutenant. We're gonna find her.
Yes, sir.
Get this man to sick bay.
Yes, sir.
You did good.
Good job.
Is he gonna give him a pen?
Yeah,
His wings.
you earned it.
I think you earned those today.
Nice.
Woohoo! We got our first cadet pilot. Officially making it.
Find her.
I will.
What is this planet?
Mars.
Looks like it's fucked, Mickey.
It's Mars. What do you mean?
Oh, what's dragging her? What's dragging her?
Oh, her parachute.
Yep.
Oh, is it tangled around her?
Damn. Okay. Oh.
He's got something.
Is her knee broken?
It definitely hurts. It might be.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like whenever someone keeps it straight like that, it's something's fucked up.
I would know. There's already fucking no visibility on this planet.
Yep, she's on a cliffside.
Did you see that?
No.
There was a little Jawa.
I didn't see it. Are you joking?
We went back
Yes,
to Tatooine,
dude.
Mikey.
Time to start guessing.
He doesn't do that.
Have to guess that her Viper was captured by the gravity of a planetary body.
The only nearby gravity wells are the gas giant and this moon.
It's cold as hell down there, but she could survive on the surface.
Until her oxygen runs out.
When?
46 hours and change, sir.
It's a lot of air.
Wow, that is a lot.
2 days.
It's a hell of a long time to stay in one place. Where do the Cylons appear?
They won't. Not for a while. Sending a patrol instead of the base ship tells me they didn't even know we were here. Assume they're better and faster. It'll take them days.
A lot of assumptions you're making.
Educated guess. Tell the pilots to take a hard look the old-fashioned way.
Mark 1 eyeball, sir.
Mark 1 eyeball.
Mark 1 eyeball.
That was hilarious, guys. What the fuck?
I'm writing it
Was it?
down.
Track the odds. We're gonna find her. Excuse me. Thank you.
So you not have any shave supplies?
He's looking worse and worse.
Another dress?
I like this one. Like a beach dress.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's, I think you'll find that we are more than adequately protected.
Might be a little tricky with the fleet scattered over half the system, looking for the lost pilot.
This man's being mentally tortured.
Doctor? Your requisition.
Does anyone ever ask him, like, are you okay?
4,709.58.
Well, I think they think he's just eccentric.
You are compromising the security of the entire fleet while we search for one solitary pilot. I want to know the missing pilot personally.
Not as personally as you'd like. I am sure Commander Adama has considered all of this. Thank you, Doctor.
I don't think he has. I think Commander Adama's a little...
He mentioned he had. He said they had days. They don't have a ton of time.
I thought...
But that was still best guess.
I was talking about spreading the fleet across the system.
Oh. I hope she has like an emergency beacon or something. A transponder.
Well, that's not on paper, so no.
There it is. It's broken.
Yay!
You'd think they'd make them better.
She fell out of orbit.
That's a useful test.
Oh, that was dope.
Oxygen test?
Yeah, it was like, can I breathe here?
Yeah.
And it just said, nope.
Whoa! Move right! Go vertical! Now! Now! Now!
15 days.
Yeah, but they've only been in the shelter for a day.
Good news is my leg's much better. And we've got anti-radiation meds the last 3 months.
Unless you can think of a reason to stay.
Now really looking forward to going back out there. I'm almost started to think of this place as home.
Can't go home again.
Is that the plan? Is that the move?
What? No.
To have a baby?
Oh, or like a test subject, kind of? Like just keep, I don't know.
Is he toasting crackers?
Biscuits?
He does seem like he's in a pretty good mood.
Number 6.
Oh shit, he's like upstairs?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, the toaster's gonna go off.
Oh no, and it's gonna attract the other toasters.
You're gonna get fucked by a toaster?
Because of a toaster.
This toaster's all the way down.
Oof.
Yeah, maybe a clear wall was not the best choice.
Is breakfast ready?
Oh my god. Damn! That was a crazy pistol.
Silent ship.
The one that she shot down.
Is she gonna fly?
Would you gonna shoot it?
I mean, it's your only hope, right?
Starbuck, the only one to fly a Cylon ship.
That's crazy.
Would be sick.
Oh, it's blood, see?
Yeah, what?
That's so weird. It is like it's blood.
Looks like I found my ride out of here. If I can fix you up.
There's no cockpit or anything, though.
Atmospheric ops mean Viper and Raptor engines have to run continuously. Fuel's gonna be a real problem if we keep it up.
Oh, they're wasting a lot of fuel for her?
We should consider pulling the civvies into a defensible formation.
No. Keep all the ships on the search.
He's making bad decisions.
I don't want to leave Starbuck behind.
I'm just saying, committing the entire fleet to this search.
I said no!
Oh.
We're gonna find our missing pilot. And we're gonna bring her home. Resume your duties.
XO, that's your job.
Yeah, no, that was his job to not back down there, and he did. Right?
Yeah. It's okay. Sharon's gonna be completely fine because she's a Cylon.
I don't understand. They had everything they needed in there. Why would they?
For the toaster, duh.
Luxury, dude.
Sharon!
Man, I hope she has a screwdriver at a minimum, you know?
Access port. Click.
Are you alive?
Huh?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Cylon.
Flesh.
It's like organic material. Got it.
Oh, is it like a sack? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah. They actually are alive.
Hit the roll pressers to level off for set down, but only the left one fired.
It's that crap you're flying into down there. Gums everything up.
Get me another Viper.
I'd love to, Captain, but this is 13 Vipers that are down, plus your Mark 7. I'm out.
If all our Vipers are fracking around on the moon when the Cylons come calling, we're maggot meat.
Well, then bring the fleet closer to the moon. We can always scramble the Vipers from the search to meet any attacks.
Starbuck would be the first one to tell you not to do this.
Nothing would make you happier, would it? Leave her behind. Get rid of the foul-mouthed, insubordinate pilot that keeps challenging your authority.
You are way out of line, mister. I'm not the one confusing personal feelings with duty.
Gentlemen! We have work to do. Captain.
Is she gonna crawl into the egg sack? What the fuck?
It's organic. Wow.
Thank God she's in a Tyvek suit.
The Cylons really are not what we think they are they?
Even cockroaches have to breathe. How the hell do you?
That's a good point. Holy shit.
Do you know that your father just redeployed the Combat Air Patrol?
Yes, Madam President, it was my idea.
Now, maybe I'm missing something about the tactics involved here, but
Ooh.
isn't the fleet defenseless without the cap?
We don't leave anyone behind.
But we have left people behind. Do you know that?
A lot of people.
With all due respect, Captain, there are times when it is necessary for the safety of the fleet to put out...
Not this time.
I hope you find her.
Thank you.
What she meant to say is, I fucking hope so.
Is a minute of air left? Was that?
It's gonna be real fucked when the Cylons show up there.
Did someone call them back to Galactica?
I just assumed...
The search was over. That it was hopeless. You have your orders.
Come on, XO, you gotta
Time's
say
up.
something.
She's out of O2.
He's gonna right now.
We have pilots out
We
there
are not
that are
quitting.
pushing themselves and their ships too hard, all for the sake of...
We are not quitting. And you're relieved, Colonel.
Bro, this is bad.
He's off the deep end.
He's way off. He's...
You shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
He's clearly not the bulletproof professional we necessarily thought he was, huh? Also gonna make him look like a real asshole when this happens, and they don't do this for the next person.
Are you the oxygen?
None of them were labeled.
You need oxygen, right?
That's the thing to think about.
She just trying to hear for like hissing.
There it is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does David need oxygen?
Yeah, stick that dirty oxygen in there. Oh wow, that's really reactive. That's a crazy fucking device.
That's so useful. It's not dirty if it's oxygen, is it?
Is she gonna put it in her?
Is she gonna? Yeah. Oh, bro.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she was about to die. You do what you do when you're about to die.
Yeah.
That was gross as shit, though.
Please give my condolences to your son and to the rest of the crew.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I think you've been misinformed.
I was told that her oxygen had run out a half an hour ago.
We'll continue the search as long as there's a chance she may be alive.
And how long will that be?
Until I say stop. This is a military decision, Madam President. Thank you for your concern.
Woo!
Oh, baby, man, he's wilding out, bro.
Figure out what controls what.
Brother.
Oh, she's got like a straw in her mouth, man.
Dude, she's fucking crazy. What is this?
Good thing I brought space tape.
Just make a nice hard seal with my jacket and cram that into this hole. There we go.
And now I'm just gonna play around.
Squirm around a little bit more in the goo.
Oh, she doesn't have to suck on it anymore, at least. That's a benefit.
One of us needs a bath.
Should you learn how to fly a Cylon ship before air runs out?
Sir, we have a signal from Colonial One's shuttle. They request permission to land. They have the president on board, sir.
Why wasn't I notified the president was coming on board?
There was no advance notice, sir.
I didn't know she was coming.
Well, they both need a motherfucking reality check right now.
Yeah.
Every flying machine has 4 basic controls. Power, pitch, yaw, and roll.
Throttle, pitch, yaw, and roll.
Thrust?
Yeah, power.
I guess that's what you meant by power.
Yeah. No way. Oh my god, that's the bullets. So 5 controls. One's for bullets.
Safety tip number 1, don't touch that.
I came here to talk, not to give orders.
It may take an order.
Colonel Ty, do I need to know something?
I'm relieved of duty.
It's personal for the commander and for Lee, too. It's complicated. Take about 3 weeks to explain.
You've got about 3 minutes. Talk fast.
She's gonna press.
I mean, they're out of time. Ooh, I'm with you.
Termination of a pilot's rescue mission is a military decision.
This isn't military, it's personal. Neither of you can let go of Kara Thrace because she's your last link to Zach. You've lost perspective, as have you. Colonel Ty, how much aviation fuel has been expended in this operation?
43% of reserves.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
It's unacceptable.
Crap. Unacceptable. Whatever it is you feel about this. The recovery of one pilot is a military matter.
All right. It's military. Fine. And you're both perfectly aware that you are putting the lives of over 45,000 people in the future of this civilization at risk. Now, if the two of you, of all people, can live with that, then the human race doesn't stand a chance. Clear your heads.
Damn.
She right, you know.
Yeah, that's what they needed.
She really stepped up to the bat.
Dude, they used almost half of their fuel, though?
Yeah, 43%.
Like, unhinged.
It was like a 2-day surge. So.
Yeah, and they've scrambled the fleet.
Pretty bad. Combat. Stand by.
This is the commander. Terminate search operations. Bring everyone home. Prepare the fleet to make a jump to the next system.
No.
She can figure it out.
She's got to fly it.
The guns already. She's just got to pull more things.
Yeah, bro, they're not doing this for her to die. Come on.
Okay, stop. Is this her new fighter pilot she's going to be flying? How does she know where she's going? Oh my god, no way. She's so crazy. She flies better than the fucking Nuggets do. Oh no, their alarms are gonna go off.
She's wrong. I think we have come to terms with what happened to Zach.
I haven't.
Why did you do this? Why did we do this?
Kara was family. You do whatever you have to do. Sometimes you break the rules.
And if it was me down there instead?
You don't have to ask that.
Yes.
If it were you, we'd never leave.
Oh.
That's awesome, but also terrible.
It's father to son.
No, I know.
But officer to officer, it's bad.
Yeah.
But at least they're not Jedi.
Resume your duties.
Sir. Fighters are aboard, sir.
Execute jump, Lieutenant Gaeta.
No!
Aye, sir.
Contact. Straightest contact.
Sir.
Incoming. Cylon Raiders, sir.
You're right. It's just a matter of time.
How's she gonna tell? She gonna spell her name with the bullets?
I think she's trying to signal.
Okay. Now look before you shoot, please.
Hot dog and Apollo are in the tubes.
Hot dog and Apollo.
I can't believe they actually made that his name.
I love it.
Initial failure. Abort launch.
Crap!
What happened? He's ship
It's hot
failed?
dog. Okay, so it's just Apollo.
Look at me!
Oh, she's good with it.
Idiot. Didn't anybody teach you to intercept protocol?
Thank God she's so good at flying that she can even do this, right?
Yeah, she's like, hey, look at me!
She's like, leave me alone.
Not that close!
What the?
She gonna ram him.
Oh, Galactica, the Cylon is now flying formation with me.
Think.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she. Oh,
that's a...
Starbuck!
I love that.
Galactica, the Cylon Raider is marked Starbuck. It's written under the fracking wing.
He's like, what?
The Colonel literally can't hate her. I mean, how?
That's great. I love that.
She's got main character energy all day.
Yeah. That's a morale one, too.
Bring it into the bay!
This thing is flying with some serious attitude.
Oh, they're doing a little thing.
The little bop. The sick gantry crane.
It's not bad, is it? The knee.
It looks pretty fucked up.
Doc says it's too early to tell, but knowing you,
Huh?
you'll be fine.
It's like purple.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they don't have an X-ray?
Good job, Kara.
You did good.
Yeah.
She did crazy.
Personal feelings got in the way.
Did real good. Need anything?
A stogie would be nice.
Had a feeling.
Wow.
It's my last one, so enjoy.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Okay. We're back with discussion for the episode, season 1, episode 5 of Battlestar Galactica. Now, this was a very interesting episode because it felt very frantic.
We got a lot of insight into a lot of characters.
Yes.
First of all, Starbuck is like a tried and true fucking
She is the protagonist.
Suck on this pipe.
She's crazy because not only did she crash land on a planet, she managed to, get to where she had to go with a busted knee. She managed to rewire a Cylon ship while finding out all new information about them. Pretty sure we never.
We got a huge
Captured a Cylon ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's organic on the inside.
So we knew that they were like individuals.
Yeah, why would they not put a computer? That actually seems like a terrible
I have no idea because maybe the Cylons are actually organisms. Like after a while.
Well, they're evolving.
Yeah, they're evolving. Right. Yeah.
But it could just be as simple as like that may be more efficient than a machine, like manufacturing all the parts and stuff.
I mean,
I have no idea.
Obviously, with how technology works in this show, no clue. But like in reality, absolutely not. I mean, for what our fighter needs to do. I mean, and it didn't even seem like they're that effective. Like when they fight against the Vipers, like they lose. Yeah, I know they're supposed to, but like,
well, it gets
unless
they're not.
They're organic. The reason they did that is so instead of like machine learning, it's organic learning. So they'll learn and get better over time, perhaps.
Maybe.
Like I don't know. Machine learning wasn't really like a thing when they made this necessarily.
But like, computers are just. I don't know.
I don't know. I hear what you're saying though. I don't disagree with you.
Because didn't that movie come out where the military made that like autonomous fighter that like went rogue and they had. Like,
yeah, I remember that movie.
A bunch of people, like normal pilots, tried taking it out and they couldn't. So like the machine was better.
Well, can I actually? That's a weird thing because the Cylons we saw actually this episode that Hilo shot, those weren't organic in any way.
No,
like he just blew a hole in it, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say we actually never knew if they ever were organic in any way,
I think
like from man-made. But I think they were just machines.
Yeah, I think it was implied they were machines.
Speaking of Hilo, we found out that he's been on Caprica for 15 days. So this has been Battlestar Galactica, the series. We're 5 episodes in. It's been 15 days since the nukes dropped on Caprica, basically, because that's when they arrive same day, you know? So it's crazy to think that what's been transpired has been 15 days only, considering how
it's down to 50,000 people, less than
50,000 people. 40. I saw on the board it said 47,958 might have been the number I saw on the back of the president's board.
That sounds about right.
Sounds about right. But I mean, it was just so cool this episode to learn that Cylon ships are not only organic but need oxygen. Like, what's the point of that? Is that for the brain? Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is that effective?
Maybe the brain needs oxygen to be alive.
The brain needs oxygen, but why would you have organic? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I don't know.
One point I would like to make is, and we will discuss this. So the Battlestar Galactica, and the president made the note of this. Battlestar Galactica, both Adamas were, basically okay leaving behind civilians when the time came. Commander Adama more so. Yep. But when it was one single person, they were refusing to leave Starbuck, and they said he even said he would never leave if it was.
Mom had to come down and be like, "Dude, you've wasted half."
So that's
not even the whole story.
43% oxygen. 43% fuel.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They also expended a fuck ton of resources.
A third of their fighters were out of commission due to the surface atmosphere being, gunking up the engines.
So, getting emotionally carried away is an understatement.
He even relieved his colonel, the colonel, because of he was thinking rationally, and the colonel, was only one thinking rationally, and not Adama. But Adama was, get off my bridge, basically. I'm going to do this anyway. And it's a great morale victory, but this was so risky by him, and it goes to show that
if Starbuck hadn't showed up, it would have been an absolute morale loss.
Oh yeah,
it was the absolute last second.
But she showed up, and she knows how to fly a ship so well that even if she could fly a silent ship better than Lee can fly a regular
it's
ship.
Been like
Viper.
It's been hinted at, but not to this extent that she's a prodigy.
She is a prodigy. Now.
Pilot.
Yeah.
Now for this series, it's been a lot of fun. Like I said, we kind of forgot the Cylons existed for a little bit, and like in the sense of their warships were chasing us.
I forgot, but
because they were focusing more on the human aspect of the show.
But this just shows some of the human aspect still, while reminding us, and they explain, the Cylons, it would take them, what takes us weeks to search an entire solar system, it would take the Cylons probably days.
But that might not be true now that we know they're half organic.
Yeah, or maybe that improves.
Yeah, well, that also constantly shows
crazy.
We know nothing about them. Oh, and we also don't forget
we lost.
Boomer is missing.
Yeah,
or not Boomer.
Sharon.
No, Boomer is Sharon.
We're referring to.
Yeah, you're
Sharon
right.
Sharon
now,
is missing.
I'm curious what
Sharon.
I'm curious where that's going to go.
That's why you said Ozzy Osbourne.
Are they going to emotionally manipulate Hilo and maybe capture Sharon?
Once again, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
We did know that
story, but
we knew number 6 was following them, and maybe that's why the Cylons showed up, because of that entire situation.
Bro, I just want to find out who God is.
Yes. Speaking of, by the way,
they could be organic.
It could be humans,
that's why the Cylons are like pseudo-organic.
I think so.
And it's like just the newest iteration of human beings. It's human beings in their most perfect form, kind of.
I bet it's hideous.
Dude, what if it's Baltar?
Baltar
is their god.
No, I think it's the person who made the Cylons is their god.
Does not compute.
The being that made the Cylons is probably their god, like the human.
I don't think so.
I don't think it was a singular human, and they hate humans. The only human we've seen a Cylon show genuine like love towards
Is
and
Baltar.
protect is the Doctor. That's it.
Yeah.
What if it's like
Speaking of, he's going crazy.
What if
Yeah, he is.
What if the Cylon God is just like an elder brain?
Mm.
I don't know if you know what that is. You're
Yeah.
fan of D&D.
Interesting concept. I'm curious what they want him to do, what they're using Baltar for, because like Dr. Baltar is like literally, being manipulated by Six in some situations, but also left to do his own things in other situations. And like, what's the point? Like, is she actually a microchip in his brain, or is he having like psychotic breakthroughs because of his attachment?
Yeah, because
with her?
the plutonium thing, that's why I was like, did he just figure it out, or is he like?
I don't know.
Is he actually just
because
bluffing?
he only got the information when it was imperative that he needed it then, right now.
But that's how like the human mind kind of works.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's why I'm like, is it a microchip, or is he just having the craziest psychotic?
Doing a really good job with keeping everything in
It's
mystery.
like, is he crazy? Is he a Cylon spy?
True.
What's happening?
I don't know which way they're taking things, because like,
yeah, they're doing a good job with it.
They're doing an amazing job
of like making it unclear of what's actually.
I'm curious how it's going to keep going, because this is one of those series like, there may be little hints in the background and stuff, but as of right now, I haven't noticed many or any of them, and it just seems like we're going through the trials and tribulations of the flotilla group of on Battlestar Galactica, like the Galactica as well as
I actually feel like it was a bad episode for the Adamas.
Yeah, the Adamas had an emotional weakness.
I think it made them look really bad too. Pretty much everybody.
Yeah,
like I understand at first, but. And even like doing into
once
the last
they went
minute,
after
I was like, not a good.
Once they went past her initial oxygen, that's when it was like, all right, dude, you guys are a little crazy, right?
Okay, and we understand, what happens by them doing that. Of course, they saved one life, but there was the risk that she never showed up, and now they wasted 43%.
But now at least the only nice thing is they got the consolation prize of now also having the ship.
Yeah. So now they can research it, and also
it's huge. It's huge.
It's funny because now it's like when you see the big ship show up, it's almost like a beehive showing up, and then it's shooting out bees. It's crazy. I don't know.
I don't have anything else to add to this discussion. Do you guys?
I mean, we were going crazy over the organic brain.
Yeah, I know. I still am not certain.
It was so good. She put that in her mouth.
Dude, she's gonna die. I mean, what are you gonna do?
I know.
Yeah. Oh,
still.
That last scene. Was she just like? Was it like a sigh of relief, or was it like
trauma?
No, she did like a little like.
I think it was a sigh of relief because like she also had a bunch of tension because Dad was mad at her.
Yes. Yeah.
For fair reason. So I think that like whole thing of like back on the ship, Dad's not mad. They got a win because they captured a Cylon ship. Like that's huge.
Yeah. True.
Now for this, I don't have much else to add. Do you guys?
No, that's it.
We're good.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us through Deep Battlestar Galactica. This has been, a lot of fun, a lot of twists and turns, a lot of keeping us on our edge. And the crazy part is some of these episodes make us forget that we also have to worry about Cylon infiltrators in our crew. And they aren't dropping big hints in our face. Like Boomer being the Cylon was like the craziest twist to us. And
dude, we didn't even see Boomer these last two episodes, did we?
No, what's she doing? I don't know. I'm so curious to find out. Only one way to find out is keep watching. So if you keep watching with us, thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe. It helps us a long way, especially, with showing interest in this show. Each episode tells me, how much you guys like it. I see you guys interact with us so much. It's awesome. And, I see a lot of hype for Battlestar Galactica. And it's really cool to see the community come out. We have to thank our community for picking this show on their poll. So thank you very much. And if you would like to be part of our community or support us in any way, we do have a Patreon that does have full lengths. We release 2 full lengths of this every week. And there is the first episode of every season available for free, just as a trial in case you'd like to check it out. So head on over and see if you want to support us. Otherwise, your YouTube comments, your likes, and your subscriptions are all we need. Otherwise, again, we are the 732 Crew. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we are signing off. Thank you. Bye. And have a good night, and we hope you enjoyed.
Toodles.